Hey, Dr. Bateman. Here is my rundown of my Lab 2 projects. We'll start with the burger calorie. This one I was kind of disappointed with. I wrote down everything from the book and couldn't figure out what wasn't working. So, like, the sauce listener and the bacon listener here, they don't refer to anything. I couldn't find what that was talking about. So it's not that surprising that it didn't work, but I don't know. But anyways, here's how the program was supposed to work. I've got my UI declarations here. This sends this out to the burger class, which does the calculations here. Okay, so yeah, what this does is just you take one of these, whichever's checked, or yeah, whichever one's checked, feed it into these constructor classes, and then that will equate whatever variable you fed into it to the patty or cheese or prosciutto variable. And then over here, it just adds them all together and returns it as an integer. Anyways, we've got our onCreate here that brings that burger class to life. We've got a change listener, which apparently return type required. I don't. It was a void return type in the book too, so I'm really confused on what's going wrong here. But anyways, yeah, here's our string. Here's our calorie text that's supposed to display how many calories you have when you hit any of the listeners. And more broken listeners down here. That, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. So I don't know what's wrong with that one. Here's my calculator. Got all of these tables and rows. This might take a moment. Puppy, don't eat the cat. Link. Thank you. Anyways, here we go. Just calculator 8 times 8 equals 64. 3 times 3 equals 9. Yeah, that's all there really is to it. Let's run through. Alright, so we have our number display and a variable and our simple expression, which should come from this. Good idea. Anyways, this is our clear button. Just clears the operands and sets the text back to 0 for the display. Here's our operands. Takes a string, then puts it in the display. Then it reads what that string is from the content description, which actually I messed up the first time because I didn't put a content description in there, and it wasn't doing anything, as you might guess. If it's equal to 0, set text to digit, and if it's not equal to 0, set text string m number doublet. Yeah, just gets the text and digit. Wasn't sure what this method meant. Digit.char at. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, we have our go operator, which should just grab plus, minus operators. It's got a try catch for validation. Takes an integer, makes sure it's a string. If it fails, it just sets it to 0. Then we've got our go commute. And these all refer back to, over here, our other class, where we've got a bunch of constructors, and we've got our getters and our setters. And they just return these variables: operand 1, operand 2, operator, and the value. The get value is just computing it, which is done down here. If the operator is a string with a plus, you add operand 1 and operand 2. If the operator is a string with a subtraction sign, subtract operator 1, or you subtract operator 2 from 1, etc., etc. And that just displays the text to whatever the value we got in return. And finally, we have the Renaissance paintings. And I don't know, I feel like this one should be working, but it's not, and I have no idea why. It builds up to here, and then it just crashes. And that's all it does. It just crashes. I don't know why. I'm guessing it has something to do, something must be broken here, right? Because this is the creation method. But I don't know for the life of me what it could be. Anyways, just a brief rundown of the program. Our fill painting gallery method, that's called here, populates our image button item. Image button. Should be populating this bad boy right here, this horizontal scroll view in the list. Then we've got paintings in the array, which are all located here. There's our 6 paintings. There's our 6 descriptions of the paintings. It's a database. Ooh. And in here we have our painting.java class. This just helps the for loop assign identifiers to the array, I believe. Yeah, I think it links the 2 arrays, the ID array and the description array. But anyways, back to our main activity. This picks up the description, loads the painting, and sets the on-click listener to pop up the description. And this is what actually pops the description, or display toast. But yeah, I don't know what's breaking. It's got to be something. Surely it's got to be something in here. I'm not getting any flags. I checked this error here. I googled that. and it just wanted me to unflag a read-only folder. And I did that, but it didn't fix anything. So yeah, I'm not really sure where I went wrong with these, but it is what it is, I suppose. Thanks.